everyone, Uni here. So, quick fact, before we start the video, here's a quick introduction. I made this YouTube channel to showcase art, reviews, and general things I enjoy talking about, providing me a platform to share my thoughts. It was one of my bucket lists for a long time to start a YouTube channel, but things sorta got in the way, social, societal, and educational stuff. But now, before the year ends, I'll cross it off my list. So let's begin. It's time for the holidays, and I hope everyone gets time to spend with their family, relatives, or their friends. Christmas has always been the highlight of every Filipino's lives, with us celebrating Christmas a little bit too early. And by a little bit too early, I mean that Christmas decorations are up as early as a day before September. Yes, you heard that right. Malls set up Christmas decorations starting on the per months. It's a sight to behold, with the lights being welcoming after a long day at school or after work. I've always enjoyed Christmas. There's always this festive spirit or warmth when you see Christmas decorations laid abundantly all around, with Christmas songs blasting on repeat during December. For those who are familiar with the practice, I'd say that Christmas caroling is an important part in the Christmas celebration. So, Christmas caroling is mostly practiced by young children, but teenage bands as well as adult bands come around. So, for this, they sing songs for you, and if you do give them money, they will say, thank you, ang babait ninyo, thank you, which roughly translates to thank you, you're all so kind, thank you. Or if you just hide in your house, being the Grinch you are, you'll be greeted with snarky remarks at times, but if you do explain your current situation, that you don't have money, you can come into an agreement and they'll understand that sometimes you'll be greeted with snarky remarks at times, but some are more understanding than you think and will still thank you for your time. One of the other things that I enjoy about Christmas are the Christmas parties. Yes, well, give or take here and there, some of them are very good. One of the things, or major things, you have to look for in Christmas parties are the food. Spaghetti, bibingka, puto bumbong, as well as lechon. Like, all of these foods are like the centerpieces for Christmas. So one of these things also important in Christmas parties are, as well as the celebration, exchange gifts. So for exchange gifts, there's a little bit of positive. So exchange gifts, what they will do is like they will have a list, and then you'll have to write your name on a piece of paper, as well as, usually it's 3 things that you'd want for Christmas, given that they are within a certain budget. So these papers are then folded and then are put into a box, and then each person has to pick up something from the box. So then, once you do get something from the box, and then you have to give that person what's in the list, depending on the price. So usually exchange gifts don't go above $10. Or you can be generous and give them something even more than $10 if you want. So I've had a fairly positive experience with exchange gifts. With my first year, I actually asked for I asked for an art supply, like any type of art supply, and the person who gave me an art supply, she gave me she gave me a huge sketch pad with, She gave me a huge sketch pad, which was a very thick paper, which is very good for drawing, watercolors, as well as oil pastels, which I was very into back in the days, even though I wasn't quite familiar with how to use oil pastels. So, very good gift from her. And it was so nice because the pencils she gave me were charcoal pencils. And the charcoal pencils were very high grade. Charcoal pencils are hard to use because if you're too hard on them, they break too easily, which is very annoying on that part. But it was very good because the charcoal pencils she gave me were very dense, and even if I just put a bit more pressure than what was necessary, it wouldn't break as bad. So, that is my good experience. So, I'm a bit negative on some, because some I forgot what I've gotten for these exchange gifts. But I remember in my last year in high school, I wrote on the wish list for 3 things, which was still art supplies, something art supply related, for the exchange gift. And do take note, these things were within the budget price. I think it was like one sketchbook you can get from the bookstore, which only costed like $1. So yeah, it wasn't that much. It wasn't over $10 at least. So I asked for some art supplies while the exchangee asked for an SD card. So this SD card, I was actually thinking, there was a 16 gig one which costed more than $10, and then an SD card which was less than $10. So I said like, I have extra money, I think I can get it. Like, it's just like $11 or $12, so sure, it's okay, it's still within 500 maybe. So I got her an SD card, the 16 gig one. I bought hers for a little over the budget, but that's okay, it's Christmas. It's good to be generous in this time of the year. So she wasn't my exchangee, but my exchangee, guess what they got for me? I was so surprised because this was like the longest present in the table. This was the longest present I'd ever gotten. So when I opened it, to my surprise, it was an umbrella. It was an umbrella, and it's not one of those portable umbrellas. No. It was the long umbrellas that is such a hassle to bring to school because it's so big. Like, whoa dude, this is some wholesome art supply you got me there. This is some I can probably draw some amazing Picasso art from this umbrella. This isn't even those portable umbrellas you can get for below the budget. No. So I did some research on this. These are the umbrellas your grandmother or your mother makes you bring, that make you stand out in public. Not to mention, what literally turned me off is it's a ghastly neon pink color. Oh, not only that. Not only is it neon pink, in the middle there is a huge text written of what do you call this? It's a brand. It's a makeup brand, like, and it's in the center of the umbrella. Like, why? So doing some research, I noticed that this umbrella came from a marketing strategy done by a makeup brand, which did give free umbrellas for spending a given amount of money. So yeah, call me materialistic, I still felt cheated on that for someone who can afford a trip to Korea every year to deny me at least $1 sketchbook. It's just disappointing. Not to mention that this person was my friend. To give me an umbrella, a free umbrella, from a promotional event. Like, you can get me an umbrella. I'm okay with a portable umbrella. A portable umbrella like you can buy from Divisoria for like $2. $2 with a design that's like floral or anything. That would have been better. Okay. I just can't stand. I know that it just feels so good to talk about things like this because I've been holding to something like this for so long, and to finally share it, I didn't know it would be this refreshing. But thank you for listening to that rant. Anyway, the Christmas spirit isn't about materialistic things. What I find best about Christmas isn't about the gifts, the glamour, the food, everything. What's special about Christmas is the time you spend with your families, your friends, your relatives, because materialistic things fade over time. But it's the memories that you keep by spending time with the people you cherish the most. And thank you for listening to me. This is my first YouTube video. And I hope everyone has a great Christmas. Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope everyone has an amazing holiday. Thank you, and have a great holiday, okay?